In this video, I'm going to give you a really simple recipe of supplements and herbs that you can take to basically boost your mood, enhance your concentration and focus, and to generally just make you feel really, really good. So, as you can see, I have this whiteboard behind me, and I have this dry erase marker, and I never really use the dry erase board, so I'm going to go ahead and just use it in the video for fun, for illustration, and just break up the monotony of me standing here. So, this equation in this formula really has four things. The first would be l-theanine. And yes, my handwriting is somewhat sloppy because honestly it's 2011 and I never really write because everything's digital now. So anyways, l-theanine, as you can see here, is the first thing on the list. And why it's in this equation is because L-theanine is actually an amino acid that's found in green tea, and taking it helps to take your brainwaves from beta more into alpha and help you feel more calm, focused, present, and really help you just concentrate and be more in the moment and help you feel really, really good. And the dosage on this would be about 100 to 200 milligrams, and that's about 2 to 3 capsules, 4 capsules, depending on how much is in your bottle or capsule. And L-theanine is usually like $8 or $10 for 60 to 100 capsules, depending on where you source it. So it's really cheap, really economical, and really potent. So the second piece of the equation will be, I'm going to erase this. The second piece would be 5-HTP. And the dosage would be about 100 to 150 milligrams. Now honestly, for 5-HTP, I've done 50 milligrams over a period of time. Didn't really notice too much from it. So I feel like at least 100 to 150 is a good range. Some people do like 200 to 400 milligrams. Never gone that high, so I can't comment on it. So what 5-HTP does is that it's basically a precursor to serotonin. So it can, by that logic, boost serotonin in your brain, which helps you feel better, feel more creative, feel happier, and just feel kind of high and euphoric and just good. So that's why it's in this equation. So far we have L-theanine, we have 5-HTP, in third we have krill, not krill oil, but krill oil, or even fish oil. And the dosage would be about 4, my marker's dying, there we go, 4 to 6 capsules, depending on your dosage, depending on your tolerance, depending on digestion, your appetite, metabolism. I usually do about 6 of the krill, and you can do more if you want to, if you have the budget, if you have the desire. Recently I've been doing 10 capsules of krill, sometimes in one sitting, sometimes broken up over a period of time during the day, and it feels really, really good. And why the krill and the fish oil are in this equation is because they have these long chain omega-3s, which are really good for the brain, really good for the nervous system, and have, in my opinion, in my experience, a really calming, grounding, centering, balancing effect on the nerves, on the mind, and on the emotions as well. So why I do krill and or fish is because honestly some people like krill, some people like fish. They're both kind of similar, they're both on a similar frequency or octave. So if you like krill, do krill. If you like fish, do fish oil. It's just up to you, to your preference, your taste, your metabolism, budget, what you have around, all those things. So that's the third part of the equation. And the fourth is somewhat optional and variable. So for me, I like to do holy basil, and for that I like to do about 4 capsules. You could also do reishi, and for that it would be about 1 teaspoon of the extract. That would be a good place to start on that. Again, 5-HTP, L-theanine, krill oil, and this would be, the herbal component, so it would be holy basil or reishi. Now, why I like holy basil, why I do holy basil, is because I have it in capsules, and sometimes it's easy to just take all the capsules, swallow it down, and be done with it. And reishi, if you have it in capsules, if you have it in powder, if you want to wash down your capsules with a reishi tea. That works too. I do it sometimes, but if I'm out and I'm driving or I'm out somewhere and all I have are capsules, I usually do holy basil. The supercritical new chapter extract works, about 4 capsules. If you have some other adaptogenic herbs, gynostemma might work as well, but for the emotions and for this effect, reishi and holy basil are going to be the best. So those are going to be the most effective and the most potent for working on the mind, the emotions, the consciousness, and working synergistically with the other parts of this equation. So if you really want to feel this, you really want to feel it quickly and have it last for most of your day, do it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach when you wake up. So you can wake up, have some water, wash down your capsules with that, or wake up, make yourself an instant reishi tea with the extract, wash down your capsules with that, and within about a half an hour to an hour, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to want to be inspired and creative and really just want to get something done and be productive. Now, this is really kind of a tonic formula that you can do a few times a week to really improve your neurological functioning, to improve your overall mental, emotional, outlook. Now, this can be done by people who are very healthy and balanced, just to enhance and improve. But for people who have neurological issues, depression, anxiety, stress, this is also somewhat medicinal and somewhat of a rejuvenating formula for the nerves, for the mind, and for helping to mitigate and diminish those other unwanted symptoms. And this is a formula that I've been working on and doing over the last, maybe a month or so on a pretty regular basis. By that I mean, 2 to 3 times per week, usually not any more than that. Because sometimes what happens with things of this nature is your body can get kind of bored and get kind of used to it. So if you do it every single day at 11 a.m., every single day when you first wake up, after a period of time, your body is not going to give you the same response, the result that you've been getting, so it's going to kind of wear off. So that's why it's good to change it up. That's why it's good to, cycle on and off with different supplements and herbs, and you'll just keep getting different results. So that's the formula. Again, l-theanine, 5-HTP, the krill and or fish oil, and then the herbal component of holy basil or reishi. And this has been the whiteboard, which I haven't really used in a video before. Hopefully you can read it as I just erased it. I realized that I probably stood in front of it for most of the video, but hopefully you got an idea as I wrote it. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.